What's going on, everybody? It's Eric from Panola here, and today I'm doing a little bit of a side project, taking a break from the Security Plus modules that we will be still continuing here on the channel. I'm getting to them, I promise. We're through domain 2 already, and I've got domain 3 in the tank right now to be worked on. But I've ran across an issue that I wanted to involve everybody here with, and that is I'm having to export some virtual machines from VirtualBox over to another system because I'm now recording in two locations. And so what we're going to be doing in this video is taking a look at how we do that. So I have here on the screen VirtualBox that's open and running right now. And the first thing that I want to point out is that if you have any VMs that you're trying to export that are currently in a running state, they have to be shut down. So we're going to take our Windows 11 VM that I'm using for another course right now, and we're just going to go inside of it. And there's two different ways that you could shut this down, but probably one of the easiest is the ACPI shutdown, which is host plus H. And then it sends the signal to the virtual machine operating system that's installed for that shutdown command to give it a proper shutdown. And as you can see, that's going on here. Now, once it's turned off, the window for it will close. And then right click on it. And there are two different ways to do this, and we're going to be taking a look at both. And I'll probably be doing the easier one since it is easier overall. Now, the first method, we're actually going to be going to File, which is on the top left. Let me see if I can zoom in for you here real quick. Make sure that my zoom in is running. All right, well, I got that fixed because now you can see it. Up there at the top left, right above Tools, you can see the file. Let me zoom back out here real quick. And we're going to go to File and Export Appliance, making sure that the one we're trying to export is selected, because I've made that mistake before too. Now, once we go here, we can select and see if we want to do more than one or a different one. Let's say we got the wrong one selected or whatever, and we have export mode. But for this one, we're just simply going to select Windows 11 and click Next. And we're going to make sure that the format stays with OVF, which is Open Virtualization Format 1.0, because it's the most compatible to other versions of VirtualBox and also VMware. Hint, hint, we may be importing to VMware later on. And then you see right here where the output, that's the location where the OVA is going to be going to. For this one, I'm going to be selecting the folder that this actually came from. We scroll up here real quick. We just have to remember that wherever it's exported out to in OVA format, we can find it easily. So this will keep it in a single file format, and then we can include the network adapter MAC address. So all the settings are being kept inside of this virtual machine to include the MAC address on the NIC that's associated with it. And we're going to leave all the defaults checked, such as the write manifest file, but we do not want to include the ISO image because the OS is already installed. Now I'm going to click Next, and you can go through a checklist of what's actually being going on here. You can add more information for like product URL. I don't need to do that. I'm just going to click Finish and go ahead and let the export start happening. And you can see there on the right, let me zoom in real quick with a little bit of Inception. You can see where it says Writing Appliance, and that's where we actually have that going on at. Now, I'm also going to do this for the Kali CYSA VM, but I'm going to do this in a bit of a different manner. And that is, I'm going to go to my export folder here. Let me open this up for us real quick. And I'm inside where these are being stored at, and I'm going to go inside the Kali CYSA folder where the virtual machine is, and you can see it inside of here. Now, at this point, I can just simply copy this folder that has all the OVAs and all the other information in it, go to where I'm doing my exports inside the export folder, and you can see there that we have the Windows 11 OVA. Now in here, I'm just going to copy in that particular folder for Kali CYSA, and this is the second method where we don't have to go through the actual exporting of the VM inside of VirtualBox. Now, I'm showing you both methods. I actually prefer the one that I'm doing now because I can go over to the incoming VirtualBox and just do an import, or I could just snap it to, which we'll cover in another video. But I just wanted to go over these methods real quick, and then the follow-up video to this one will be at the secondary site and importing these inside of VirtualBox and possibly VMware. So stick around, definitely check out the channel, like, subscribe, all that great stuff. Check me out over at panola.edu and see some of the great courses that we got going on. We cover cybersecurity, networking, and digital forensics, which you will be going over stuff like what we do here on the channel in greater detail, working towards that associate's degree or workforce certification. See you next time.